I would like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rikakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers who pushing this truth, gospel and sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect. And to the elect I say Shalom. Today's topic will be nation against nation. And my first scripture is going to be in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. And that's talking about now. You have a lot of racial intentions. You will notice that people are starting to get back up with their people. Like the nations are clicking back up with their own nations now. At first they was coming over here to America for the American dream, but now they are separating themselves and going back to where they came from. Everything that's bordered on in this world that's going on, you have people that are starting to fight against one another. Nation against nation. You have this militia group that they are clicked up doing their thing. You have these street gangs. The world is in a mess, and this is just one of the topics on this place being a mess. And it was prophesied that people are going to fight one against another. For there shall be sedition against men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their courses of their actions shall stand in their power. And this is 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 16. So you have people going against the governments. You have the citizens that are rising against their own governments. You have famines going on in certain countries. A shortage, a lack of bread. And that's even happening over here in America as well with this inflation. The prices of everything is going up through the roof. And with that being said, these people are becoming more angry at the world because of this. They find themselves working more and more. They find that their bank accounts becoming less. But this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And it reads, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So that's right. You just had India and Pakistan going at it. And they had a very quick skirmish against each other. You have Taiwan versus Russia, or was it Taiwan versus China? Russia versus Ukraine. America stepping in to intervene all of this. And it haven't come to guns being drawn, but they haven't pointed each other. They are threatening with their nuclear missiles. They are threatening to raid each other's countries. And it says, be not troubled. So don't worry because you are hearing these rumors. Don't worry because you are fearing what the newscasts and what the world will speak of. This world is blinded. They don't see no farther past their feet. They don't understand nothing past their own mindsets. And they are sold into this system. So they won't know the prophecies that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua given the prophets to wake up the chosen children and the elect. This is Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is treasure. It's not going to be a shock to us that what's going to come about this world. It is not going to be a shock to us. Because this is something that we've been pushing day in, day out. We've been warning the people every second of the hour. Now it's up to you to take heed to this or be ignorant and perish. See, a lot of people are going to be shocked that the deficit that's going to happen to this place. But at that same time, it's going to be too late. Now, this is continuing in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. Back up my point, we are not going to be shocked when these times come about, when these pestilence times come about, when a famine come about, when an earthquake come about, when kingdom against kingdom start rising against each other, and they start throwing nukes at each other. We are not going to be discouraged. We are not going to be feeling like we got bamboozled into believing in this kingdom, and then when we find out the truth of it, we're not going to be in a shocked state. We're going to be rejoicing. And this is verse 8. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. So come. When the end of time comes, you are going to see things that your eyes and ears and mind has never seen, heard, or saw, or read of before. These are going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. And it is going to be a hardship time to deal with. Especially for the brothers who have kids. And that has families. Because it is one thing to protect yourself in that time, but it's also another thing to look after your little ones and your wives in those times. Which is going to make you easy baitable food to take that chip. Which I pray and hope that the Lord willing, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua does not put the spirit on me to do. That's why we are practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts now. So when that time comes, it is not going to be a shock to you. I hope this lesson was edifying to those who may come across it. To the next time, I say shalom.